IS officer here who was very patient, and he explained to us his values, that how it is important to be a very good human being, to administer in our country. It is important that you are a very good human being. So, and that's the lesson our politicians are supposed to have learned. But as we all are educated out here, we of course are always tolerant. But I think this elections, please translate your tolerance into action. Otherwise, you will have to suffer this. But then again, you're lucky because Raza Muradji, Anil Dhawanji, and all of us will be giving you the awards. So I think it's from a heart-to-heart chat. It's like when Anil Dhawan just told me, he said, Janice, so many educated and I feel uneducated. And I told him, I said, no. You're acting. In fact, all of these young people, Manish and the young lady there and the young two gentlemen sitting on the other side, they all, through their acting, educate you also. So, life is nothing but learning. Tat tvam asi, that thou art. You believe in the mantra, you can continue that throughout your life, and success is your birthright, and you will achieve it. And with those words, friends, thank you once again for being such a wonderful.
Hi, good afternoon everyone. I'm sure आप सबको भूख लगी होगी. 2:30 हो गए. And firstly, it's a pleasure to be here with so many achievers from different walks of life, different states of India, and my seniors from the industry, my young achievers, and great. Well, I've been asked to speak about social responsibility on education. You must be surprised, obviously, being an actor, why should I be talking on this topic? But not that I'm a topper in my class or in India. As a matter of fact, I've never crossed 50% in my school. So this is something which might come as a surprise for you. But 2 years back I was in Delhi, and in 2006, in my own school, Father Agil School. I belong from Delhi. My native place is Delhi, born and brought up here. So it's always wonderful to be here. I make sure that जब भी मैं दिल्ली आऊँ, मैं अपने principal Father Cavallo, उनसे आशीर्वाद लेके जाऊँ to achieve further in life. So March 13, 2006, I called him up and I said, Father, I'm coming to see you. He said, there's a problem here, so don't come tomorrow. And by the time I switched on the news, there was a student who had committed suicide. She had jumped from the 5th floor of the building and she died instantly. Now that was very depressing, it was quite hurting. And the first thing I asked my principal was, where is the counselor? So he said, we have counselors, but they're very passive, unfortunately. She had a background which she could not share with anyone, and she was a scholar. She would hear her out. And since then, I don't know what pricked me, but I felt that I should fight for this cause. When I came back to Mumbai, I shared this incident with my wife, and every morning when I looked up at any newspaper, it would say 2 students committed suicide, 4 students committed suicide. And I would just like to give you very rational figures, not irrational figures. In 2006 and 2007, the ratio of suicides in India has gone up to 16 students a day. That is 5,048 students committing suicide in a year's time, which is really sad. Yes, we do have these counseling schools, institutions, telephone lines, but trust me, when a moment arises, which is called a weak moment, a student would not bother calling anyone. He would just do, or she would just do what the moment says. And what we need to do is, we need to curb the moment. Now, when I talk about social responsibility on education, I've got a very crystal clear definition of it. It's only for the students. I've got some 1,000 students with me right now who are working along with me on this, because I believe it's not an NGO, it's a movement. And what we need is a word of mouth. We all need to tell everyone that life is beyond marks. Now, that does not mean that if you don't get marks, keep moving. That means that there is much, much beyond marks. I mean, don't kill yourself just for marks. My research in the last 2 years give me a definition of fact that when it comes to social responsibility on education, it starts with the parents first. I am a parent myself, so I make sure that I follow what I preach here. What we do is, हमारा first step होता है get the right school. Neighborhood में तो और अच्छा है, walking distance हो तो और भी अच्छा है, petrol बचेगा. Second step, if the child is not studying well, go to some charting coaching classes. अगर वो भी नहीं है, तो फिर get a tutor at home. Our social responsibility for our child's education is done and it's out. Because in today's time, both the parents are busy working. We don't blame them. I mean, with the economy and the price going high, everything, we need to do this. But at the same time, if we've given birth to our own children, then we need to take responsibility of everything. This is my first level of social responsibility from parents to our kids. Second level, we put them into extra activities. Coaching classes हो गया, tutors हो गया, 6 घंटा और घर में बैठे रहते हैं. क्या करवाएं? Swimming. Okay, no, let's make him a lawn tennis. वहाँ पे पैसा ज़्यादा है. Okay, let's make him a cricketer. He would be a Sachin Tendulkar. Or football, no, it's not in. Let's forget that. So let's do something which is in. Best. Let's put him in Bollywood. आजकल तो बच्चों के भी shows आते हैं, reality shows. So we have options. We start looking at options, how to keep them busy. Third level, which is the worst level. The first time your child comes with 19 out of 20 marks, you appreciate him, you pat on his back, you say, come, let's go to McDonald's, let's have something. It's a great day, great ending. After 2 months, the child comes with another mark sheet, 15 out of 20. And suddenly you realize, okay, we missed out something. एक काम करो, इसकी swimming classes कम कर दो, या इसकी boxing classes कम कर दो. We reduce something, but we don't really think why it has gone down. Finally, he comes with 7.5 out of 20. And that's when there's a wake-up call. But wake-up call is not for the child. The first thing which parents think is the blaming game. That the child is supposed to be blamed for all the marks. They forget that he's the same child, or she's the same child who's got 19 out of 20, then a 15 out of 20, then a 7.5 out of 20. I just want to say one thing here, that if I have to define social responsibility on education from parents' perspective, then there's only one single line, that become your child's best friend. One thing, that be it marks, be it education, be it anything, any kind of stress, when they start sharing it with you, and when you can actually solve all their problems, there's nothing beyond that. Because stress and depression is one thing which we really need to fight, and I don't think so that we need counseling at every stage for our children. We are the best counselors, completely. I think we need to tell them that hard work and good learning will always help you somewhere. It will never go for waste. Because I personally believe, standing here, that first step to success is your own failure. Thank you very much.
I would again like to thank all our sponsors, the Amrapali Group, the Accurate Institute of Management and Technology, the Garima Real Estate and Shiksha.com. box office charts with classics like Chetna, Samjhauta and Piya Ka Ghar and lots many more in a never-ending list of creative gems. There is absolutely no denying that at the peak of his career, if Anil...
It's called Evergreen.
Yes, sir.
थैंक यू। वो मुस्कुराहट आई कि नहीं है? थैंक यू।
with the film industry. May you please have a round of applause.
Yes, sir.
Activity, he has been bestowed upon with many lofty honors and
Yes,
laurels.
sir. Sir.
Venu Gopal, can we please have a round of applause? The arch of a role in a youthful serial like Village of Hunting after playing the role of a Bahu in the serial like Har Ghar Kuch Kehta Hai, which was on air on ZT. In Mohe Rangde, Arjun is not ready at all to be a part of Saas Bahu shows. I do not want any Saas Bahu shows because I prefer to be part of young shows. The fact is that I want to aim for a career in Bollywood and I do not want to be overexposed as an actor. Once I move on to films, I will never ever come back to TV because I'm using TV as a passport to films and have no qualms to admitting it. Can you please have a round of applause for his sincerity? Vandana to Vandana her role as a daughter-in-law of Bharati Achrekar and Anil Dhawan in Kab Main Saas Banungi is a very special because till date either she has played one of the 5 sisters in the serial like Hum Panch or one of the members of the family like in Khichdi or one of the Bagos in Ek Mahal Ho Sapna. This is the first time that she is playing a title role in the serial. To put it in a nutshell, the serial Main Kab Saas Banungi is a hilarious combo of a Saas Bahu and comedy as well. Please have a round of applause.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. We would like to. Thank you very, very much, Abhishek ji. Actually, ये मेरा पहला award है. I have been working since last 18 years and always been nominated, but unfortunately, I have never ever got an award. So, जब मुझे phone आया, I really couldn't believe myself. It's really wonderful कि बहुत सारे awards मिलते हैं and लेकिन ये जिस किस्म का award है, मैं इसलिए खुशकिस्मत अपने आप को समझती हूँ कि इतने literate लोग अलग-अलग field के prominent personalities उनके बीच मुझे भी पहचाना गया है. Thank you so much, Abhishek ji. God and my parents, my mom is here. My kids, they are here with me. My husband, who has always been supportive, and of course, the writers. You have not called them, but they are there with me. They are always there. हम हमेशा भूल जाते हैं राइटर्स को थैंक यू बोलना, लेकिन वही है जो क्रिएट करते हैं हमारा कैरेक्टर, जो हम लोग आगे बढ़ाते हैं. And I'm really thankful to all my writers who have written wonderful roles for me, which I have played. And thank you so much, Anil ji, for being there with me in this serial, which has given me so much popularity. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Can we please have a round of applause?
जरा एक मिनट साहब मित्र साहब एक मिनट पकड़ो जरा सर सर
Excuse me, sir. Look at. Look at, sir. आगे नहीं please, sir. Sorry, sir. Camera.
Can we please have a round of applause? Vinod.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
इधर देखो कैमरे पे देखो ना
Neelam Pradhan won several awards and recognition.
Yes, ma'am.
Real estate and social service activities.
इधर देख के कैमरे पे
The Gem of India Award goes to Madhav Kant Mishra for a significant contribution in print and electronic media to Asana Channel. He has penned several books ranging from How to Choose Your Life Partner and Paricharcha. Banwarilal Khushwa, Garama's business philosophy is centered on ethics and integrity. The Pawan Kumar Roya. Mr. Devashish Roy will receive the award on his activities
Yes, sir.
ranging from heavy engineering, tire, sugar and agro-based industries. Dr. J. Suresh Babu. His success story can easily inspire today's young generation, pioneering many new concepts. Dr. Chandra Madhav Prasad for a significant contribution
Yes,
in
sir.
research
Sir.
and manufacturing Ayurvedic medicine for cancer. He has also penned a book called K.C. Sood for his contribution in making Predominant Engineers and Contractors Private Limited a well-known name in the steel industry. It has an unparalleled reputation for its Harish Shah for his major role in promoting sports in Surat and social development programs.
Yes, sir.
His sincere efforts have proved beneficial in bringing the youth together. Advocate Rajendra Baburao Kumar for his commendable work in Handloom Board since
Yes,
his
sir.
appointment. His role is to advise the